Are you on anything right now?
I was in UJ, but it went the other direction and it stopped me out in the middle of the night. So yeah, I messed about a little bit.
On a
Picked up.
cell?
I was on a cell, yeah.
So right now it's just finishing it. I feel like it's a lot easier to see when you draw like this, when you have the screen like this. The big ass teacup.
So, and obviously, I did my usual maximum 5% risk, and I think it was in fact, it's that spike, that last push up before it came down a bit. It's that push up there. That's the one that killed me.
Mm.
It was messing about for a while late last night. You see, it was kind of forming. It was forming that symmetrical. Yeah. I thought, okay, well, it's got a downward pole before that, so we should be okay. And then all of a sudden, it took a it took a shoot up. Yeah. Yeah, because obviously when I was working where your cursor is at the moment, I was looking at you've got that fairly strong drop, like two big candles that push down. Taking that as the pole, looking at the symmetrical, I thought, yeah, we're fairly safe.
Mm-hmm. Let me look at the hourly. I mean, wait a second. This kind of looks like a. No, it's kind of sloppy. I was gonna say it looks kind of like a Head and Shoulders.
I think that right shoulder would have to form first.
Yeah, I know.
It's quite a way.
I just saw it when I was looking on the hourly. It looks a little better.
Yeah.
But regardless,
but it still looks like a cell.
yeah, it just looks like it came up and it's fucking around here.
Yeah, you see that? Yeah. I mean,
It's today, Monday, Tuesday.
Tuesday today, yeah.
Oh.
Come in.
So, for me, it seems like
they fixed it last time, or you sent it to him or something. I don't know.
It's fine. Can come in. Porque isso mas this thing. So
that's just what I get drawing my line straight out.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, I'm waiting for a break at this point because to me it does, this looks kind of flat to me.
Yeah. Yeah, when you look at on the 15, that you've got, you can see you've got that you've got potentially got that flat. I mean, I would expect it to maybe come down, maybe push down a little bit more. It might bounce back up before it takes the before it takes the downward. Yeah, because that's what I was looking at earlier on. 'Cause I just did a short. I put in a short buy, pulled out a few cents before it. I was just giving it a try. Pulled in a few cents, and then it moved. So I came back out. Don't want to
Yeah,
risk anything.
as long as it doesn't break this line. You say you're in it right now?
No, I came out. I came back out
Okay.
because
Okay,
it
good.
was too risky.
So, you know, UJ looks like, did Rick put you guys in a sell on this earlier? I don't remember.
He posted something earlier on that it was going to scalp, and then I said, okay, he's going to go for the four pushes.
Yeah, sell UJ. Okay.
Yeah, which I mean, again, I picked up a couple of cents on that, but not a great deal, because it's bouncing about, and wasn't giving me a good feeling. So I just
He just got those 4 drops down.
yeah.
So he got 1. I don't know where he called it actually. Oh yeah. So it's not even really a pattern right there. But there was 1, 2, 3, and it just made its 4th drop. So
that next drop, I mean, it's probably going to push up again for a bit.
on the smaller time frames, yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Especially given, this is only tested twice.
Yeah. It's going to come up and test once more, at least.
So with the euro,
Euro's going great. I mean, I'm not in on the euro. Did you pick up on this thing about about trading in Europe? About the leverage that's available. If you're trading in Europe under the European regulations, you can only maximum to a leverage of 1-30 on the major pairs.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else is 1-20.
Is there something going on?
Yeah. So it means that if you've got a $100 account, you can't put in anything more than 2 micro lots, which is crazy. So I'm setting up. I'm going to throw some more cash into my account, and give me something about 500 or so to play with. So at least I can get 2 or 3 different trades in place at any one time.
Mm-hmm.
So messing about with 0.02s is just crazy. But that's all. You're limited to that. It's just madness. But okay, can understand they want to try and protect the consumer, but it doesn't really help you, does it?
No, it hinders you.
Yeah.
So I got Polly in here too. So
Hey guys.
Euro USD, if you watched it from, I don't know, the 4 hours ago, I think it was like Sunday night that we discussed our Head and Shoulders. If my screen will not freeze on me. So we got our Head and Shoulders that formed. She came up, she broke, retested, and she's been pushing up ever since. So looks a little bit better on the hourly. Just to get a clean retest. First push up. I still think it's second push. So on the 15-minute, it looks like she needs to come back down. Same with, like I said, UJ needs to come back up. This needs to come back down. So, it's not very clean about anything right here. However, yeah, because if I draw the direction of this graph, it's just nothing very, clear per se. However, the one thing I do know is it's gonna, keep forming this flag or triangle or whatever it's forming right here. It's gonna continue to form that, and my guess would be it's gonna come back down, since UJ is coming up. So what time is it? 7 o'clock? I'd say maybe in the next, this is the hourly, so maybe in the next hour or so, we should be able to see something being, actually solidly formed. Because I figure I can draw a trend line here, but that's not, there's nothing there. So for this, we're looking for some kind of, some more consolidation before another push up. But we're just going to watch and see that. I don't want to put you guys on a buy right this second and then it end up coming back down all the way. If that makes sense. However, yeah, still looks like it needs to come back down. Paulie and Rich, are y'all in anything? Any trades?
No. I'm just scalping only.
I'm in. Sorry.
Was
Go ahead, Rich. I'm in odd NCG and USDG right now.
Okay, good. I assume a sell on UJ?
Yes.
Okay. Were you at the top?
No.
Where were you at?
I think I came out at. I think I entered at the wrong time because right now I'm negative like $1.
Oh, you got down here.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Okay. Yeah, just
I have
make
to
sure
work on the
you're
timing.
try not to enter on the bottom of patterns. But as long as you're not over leveraging your account, you should be fine. You say you're on a buy or a sell on odds NZD?
So,
On this one, you're on a sell?
yes.
Okay.
I think I left it too long.
Why? It hasn't moved. So,
Should I just leave it there until it does something favorable?
yeah, on NZD, unless it breaks this top line, my screen. So unless this makes, the inverse head and shoulders, it's, Well, I don't know about that, but up on the daily, it's a pretty solid triangle. So
Okay, I
that's,
see.
it's a good sell. However, I don't want to go out and say that it won't retrace. So just be careful. As long as it doesn't break this line, you should be fine.
Okay. Thanks.
Is that all y'all are in?
That's all for me.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to sit down and go over what's happening on the charts. I was gonna do some kind of teaching, but I need everybody to make their journals so I can see where everybody's at before I can continue to do that. Because with Ian, I was able to go through and see where he was messing up because he had a journal.
Okay.
I don't know if you started that, Pollyanna.
No,
Even
I
if it's on
actually
your
have to
phone.
scroll back up and find and read a bunch of messages because I've been distracted with my
Oh yeah, you're good.
services.
Go into the website and under the recorded archives, there should be one about trading journals. That's the one I'm referring to.
Okay, thanks.
So for this, I want to wait on, I'm already in at the top. However, whenever Red called it over my secondary sell, I'm going to wait until this breaks. Really? Pretty simple. Yes.
It should be pretty simple, but I think experience shows us that UJ it has a mind of its own. It doesn't
Yeah.
follow the rules, does it?
No, it does not. I mean, sometimes, but there's a good chance it's going to come back up.
Yeah.
So that's what we're waiting on. Hopefully, by the time everybody watches this recording, that will already have happened.
Yeah. Right. I mean, I've got the UJ on my trading view as well. So, the one thing I don't openly admit this. I sometimes I put the Ichimoku clouds on it just to see where just to pick up the support and resistance, and it seems to be on a fairly strong sell if you go by that cloud. So even going through the various time frames, right up to the H1. I only ever use it just to get the see what it is in relation to there's a support and resistance.
Yeah.
It's quite a good thing.
How do you feel about using that, John?
I have nothing against indicators. My only issue is whenever I use them, I notice they're really lagging. That's my only issue with them is you can never, they're good in correlation with a bunch of other things, but for most people, it makes it very complicated as well as, they are lagging. So it's not as accurate as it could be.
But I think the only thing that I'm finding which seems to work to some extent is just following the candles and studying the candles and knowing, like, if you've got a hammer pattern forming, something's going to happen, and that's usually within one or two candle spaces, which keeps it relatively close to real time.
That's what I need to put in the group. I'm gonna put the candlesticks for everybody. I just realized I haven't done that. Thank you,
You're
Ian.
most welcome.
I realized I was gonna do that a little while ago, and I never did.
Right. I bought a book a few weeks ago, and I just every now and again I flip it open just to try and match up some of the formations that I see on the screen with what theory tells us, and I find that the book is actually excellent.
Yeah, it's great. The candlestick patterns are very helpful. They're very useful, especially if, during busy market hours, they're very accurate.
Yeah.
So I'm going to post that in the group.
Yeah, it's memorizing the various formations and what to look for. So.
Let's see if I can post that. So we're going to keep an eye on these. Yeah, I have a pretty strong feeling that's going to come back up. So we'll keep an eye on this and Euro USD. I'm going to upload this. I'll keep you guys updated in the room.
Cool.
But then, yeah, I feel like there's not much going on today other than what we've already discussed yesterday.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's still early in the week.
So,
Rich, there's a bunch of educational material that Rick uploaded one time to a Google Drive account. Were you able to see that? If not, I can send you the link by private message on Telegram.
yeah, as well as, I'll be combining both of our courses here and pretty soon. So it'll all be one big course. But anyway, I'm going to upload this so everybody else can see it. I will see you on the group.
Okay,
Good
thanks a
stuff.
lot, John.
Thanks, John. Have a good one.
You too.
Take care.